Williamson is 10 times the world champion. Bax and Stupilis, they've done it again. Unbelievable. Marvin van Lukenen certainly deserves the red plate. And what an incredible sport this is. Fast, high and spectacular. Unbelievable. Welcome to a brand new 2025 World Sidecar Motocross season. We're in Kramolin to get the ball rolling. And Kramolin feels a bit like a comfortable old pair of slippers. We've been here a few times. The track is terrific. The town is lovely. We know our way around. The people are equally as good. And what a setting. It couldn't be better to kickstart the season. Defending champion Marvin van Lukenen, of course, lifted the title last year with his passenger just for the season, Glenn Janssens. And what a job Glenn Janssens did. But he's reunited this year with Nicolas Mousset. He won the title with him. They've each got 3 titles. Will this be title number 4 for those two? Marvin van Lukenen needs no introduction, and he's here to defend his title and also bringing back his old passenger. We look forward to talking to him. But Marvin, here at Kramolin, it's not going to be easy, is it, the opening round?
Yeah, for sure. I think everyone was training hard this winter, so yeah, it will be exciting to see how far we are. So yeah, we do our best in the winter. I think we do what we need to do. So I think the speed is there, and yeah, let the result come.
Well, we were without 1 or 2 of the main runners last year. Justin Coburn, for example, hurt himself badly, so the threat will be a big one.
Yeah, I think the top 10 can change a lot. So yeah, let's see. It's first race. Yeah, we need to see. Maybe on tomorrow evening we know something more. So I think everyone want to be fast. Everyone trained for that. So yeah, let's see what happened. And how about this track specifically? Is it one you enjoy? Yeah, I think I had 3 overall wins already here, so I enjoy it for sure. And it's a fast track. I think everyone can ride fast here. The gap is not so big. I think so. So yeah, we're looking forward. One final question. We look forward to talking to Nicolas Mousset, obviously, but what does it mean to you to be reunited with him? Yeah, you know, Nicolas is very technical, and yeah, it was a pleasure to train again with him, and it feels like yeah, like we not lost each other. So luckily his back is okay, and yeah, the first meters were directly good, and I hope we can show yeah, our amazing speed. And of course, the pairing who carried the red plate for a good part of last year, the LIVESTREAM boys from Latvia, well, they're back for more, and they must feel they've got a really, really good chance. 2025 could be the season that the LIVESTREAM twins have been waiting for. Last year, Daniel, it almost happened, but now you've got 9 rounds to put things right.
Yeah, of course. Last year we were somewhat close, yeah, and this year we hope we can make it happen. Yeah, 9 GPs to go. Yeah, this is the first one. We like the track, and yeah, I hope it will be good. We've been here like 3 times or 4 times already over the years, so yeah, we know the track perfectly, so I think it will be good.
Where will the main competition come from, apart from the obvious people like Marvin? Anyone else?
Okay, of course, yeah, Marvin, Koen, Pruniers will be also fast, and I don't know about the other guys how will be this year with the speed, but of course Brett Wilkinson, Krumer also was fast last year, so I think they will also make some problems for us.
Yeah, an unknown quantity for you, of course, is Coburn, and Coburn is back, of course.
Yeah, last year he had a crash in the first GP, and yeah, I think he raced 1 more race, but yeah, it was after the injury, so yeah, I don't know how he will be this year, but yeah, we'll see.
Are you excited for the GPs?
Yeah, of course, yeah, we were waiting so long, yeah, the season started somewhat late. Last year it was faster, but yeah, it's been a long time, so really excited.
What about results at home? Have you done anything in Latvia or Estonia?
Yeah, we had 1 Latvian championship where we won in Iceput, and yeah, and we raced two times in Estonia, 1 Estonian championship and 1 other race. Yeah, we won there also. Yeah, it was maybe not so much competition, but yeah, it was also some small training before the GPs.
And you're staying loyal to the mega power plant?
Of course, you have to stay loyal to the best engine.
Well, the Mega works very well for them, but the French champions are on Zabel. The Prunier boys are here, and they mean business. Kilian and Evon finished third in 2024. Can they go one or maybe even two better? It was a very strong performance in 2024 from the Prunier brothers, Kilian and Evon. I'm here with both of them. They've got to defend that number 3 plate. That's going to be a tough one, yes?
Yeah, it will be a tough year. We'll defend this place and hopefully going for better. So we worked very hard all the winter, made a lot of changes technically on physics and on the bike. So for now, it's for now so far so good. So we'll see this weekend what the first race deserves.
Evon, I was going to ask anyway, but Kilian has told me, you said last year you would work on your physical fitness. Have you done that?
Yeah, we work a lot during the winter, and we will see tomorrow and this weekend if it's going better, and I hope to do a good weekend.
We're late starting in the season. We're here in May. You've already had some French races. How did that go?
For now, very good. We already did 3 races, and we are leading now. Almost 1 race is leading up front. So far so good also. So we are very good physics on the bike, very good feeling on your new bike, and all the changes. So very happy, and hopefully we had those races because we permit us to test all the changes of the bike.
What about this track, this circuit at Kramolin? Is it one you enjoy or do you find it hard?
Yeah, this weekend is looking red with the sun, and I think we can have a good weekend. Track is looking really good, like as we were hoping since few years. But with the rain, was kind of difficult to have a good track for us. And we hope the sun will stay all the weekend, and we have a good weekend for us.
I think it's fair to say, just one final question, the hard pack is your sort of going, yes?
Yeah, 100%. Hard pack is it's like a home track. Each hard pack is a home track, so we try to work in the sand this winter, so I hope we are a little bit better and we'll still work. But yeah, hard pack is so familiar for us, we love it.
It's good to see you both. Good luck for the season. It's not going to be easy and you've got a lot to do.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
The big amiable Dutchman, Gert van Verven, as I've referred to him over the years, is not riding anymore, but he's here. Now what's he up to? It's the first Grand Prix of the new season here in Kramolin, and I'm delighted to introduce Gert van Verven. Not that you don't know him, you know him as a rider, but this season he's taking time out to join our WSC team in an advisory capacity, bringing his expertise to the interface with the teams and to give us a bit of advice about what we should be doing. Are you excited about the new challenge?
Yeah, for me it's quite new. I'm now next to the track instead of on the track, so it's a little bit different. But I still have the feeling as a rider to know how the track will work out, and I have knowledge about all the riders, and I ask them how the track is. And for me, it's then good to analyze that and to give that as feedback to WC, but also to the FAM and to the club, to feel a bit more communication to work it all out.
Well, not only were you a rider at the highest level, a regular top 6 runner, but you also command respect in stature and in knowledge, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, well, I don't feel myself as the top rider in my career, but I am a rider who respects everyone, and also I get a lot of respect back. So if I ask them, I will get a clear answer, and I can clarify that also to you guys, to WC and the FAM, to hopefully have a better racing, better tracks, and smoother day.
Well, this point in the series, we're going to be involving you all the way through, and when we do future track walks, we'll be talking to individual riders as well. So there'll be you, me, and somebody we picked from the paddock to join us to have a look at the track. Now, this one is quite technical, yeah?
Yeah, it's quite technical. I think most of riders will say this is the fastest track there is on the calendar. Also one of the nicest, because you have a long downhill straight with 2 step downs and a long uphill, and now with a nice triple jump. We saw in the training that some guys are jumping it, so it's really spectacular. And yeah, they like it here, and I hope with this weather we have some perfect racing days, and by the end a nice winner.
And for you, you get the advantage of bringing your family along. It's going to be a more relaxing season for you, right?
Yeah, I've done 12 years on the track with me and my passenger on the side, and now I'm a little bit more on the track, but then with my family, and that's yeah what we live for and what we like, and for me that's something special.
It's a real pleasure to have you on board.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Well, we're getting ready for the 2 qualifying races, and this is what it's all about. Grid positions to fight for the 2 Grand Prix races. Qualifying A and Qualifying B. Qualifying A just round the corner, don't go away. The quali races are coming up. Group A then, the fastest gate slot is on the left. As you look at it, we can see Prunier over there, Marvin van Leeuwenaar. Brett Wilkinson, well, he's opted to go a little bit more towards the middle with his left-hand sidecar. It's going to be really, really interesting, this charge up towards the first turn. Who's going to get it? The Prunier boys are pretty good, but let's have a look. It is indeed Kilian-Yvon Prunier sweeping around there. Brett Wilkinson and Joe Millard, though, getting the whole shot, I believe. The British crew then with their left-hand sidecar. There they go. Marvin van Leeuwenaar got a flyer as well. Over they go. Lefrinks, we can see there. Justin Kerben there as well. In red with white blaze down the back. 94, Kilian-Yvon Prunier. Heavily edited race, of course, this. Started at 20 minutes, 14 still left to do. That's all we do on the highlight show. We show you the best bits of the races. Of course, part 2 will feature the Grand Prix races proper. But it's a very, very good run. Brett Wilkinson, Joe Millard there, the 199 crew. Jake Brown out there. Stuart Brown, 888. So a lot of British crews, a lot of left-hand sidecars in this one. And that's the Weinman brothers. That's Jake Brown dicing with Joshua and Noah Weinman, the 25 crew. Another left-handed chair. Traditionally, their uncle and father raced together. Klaus and Thomas Weinman, of course, back in the day. A good ride here. Jake Brown up to about 8th place at the moment. Well, 9th actually. He's got to overhaul Joshua Weinman if he can. Weinman nibbling at the back end of Jake Brown. I think Brown's going to come under pressure here. Under 10 minutes of racing left. There you can see Prunier with Brett Wilkinson. Marvin van Leeuwenaar out ahead now. Brett Wilkinson, Joe Millard. Kilian-Yvon Prunier, French champions and leading the French championship this year. Brett Wilkinson has already been and also been in British Championship action. The International World Championship season a little bit late getting off to a start. Here we are, not quite in the middle of May, but you know what I mean. The 199 outfit then of Wilkinson and Millard. Look how the passengers work. 9 rounds in this year's championship. There, Justin Kerben, Dion Rietman. Good to see Kerben back after that horrendous pile-up in the opening round last year when he shattered his femur, and that's the biggest bone in the body, and it's not a clever one to break, I can tell you. Prunier in 2nd place now. Van Leeuwenaar out in front. Behind Wilkinson, the Lefrinks and Justin Kerben. So the Dutch contingents, far from being just good on the sand, they're very quick on hard pack as well. And here comes the red plate of Marvin van Leeuwenaar and Nicolas Musset. Reunited on their final lap for the 2025 season, and they're both looking for title number 4. Checkered flag ready then for Marvin van Leeuwenaar, and they take it with aplomb. Kylian Prunier over in second place. That's the way you do it. Brett Wilkinson, Joe Millard will be very, very happy with that. And what we didn't know is that their rear shock had collapsed before they came to the paddock box. So they did this race with virtually no damping on the back suspension. Van Lucken and Musset, Prunier, Wilkinson, Lefferink got the better of Justin Kerben, Stuart Brown, a good result for him, Jake his son there just with the Weinmans between them. In the next 10, Tom van der Lagermaat, back on Zabel power with stand-in passenger Justin Blumer.
Yeah, we had a big problem in the waiting box, the rear shock's blown, so we rode the whole race with no damping at all in the rear shock, so really happy with the speed then, to finish third with that was real good, yeah.
Well, of course, we know that you're reigning British champions, of course, top 5 in the world last year. You must be riding on a wave of confidence, especially after getting third place with the issue with the bike.
Yeah, over the moon with it, really. We was thinking maybe we don't even drive because it's a bit dodgy coming down the drop. So, yeah, really happy with it.
It's another season together with you and Joe, but Joe, Brett's not too bad, is he? What's it like with him?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun, yeah. Yeah, we were riding great then, and yeah, I thought we could hold on to the Frenchman, but once Cuban went missing behind us, we just sort of backed off, make sure we get it to the end.
Absolutely. At the middle point and the final point, it was a solid third place there. It's a bit too much in front, a lot behind you. It's good stuff, really.
Yeah, it was nice, easy riding. We could look at some lines for tomorrow, and the track rode good then. So yeah, happy.
Group B then. Same old, but not quite the same old, because it's going to be very, very interesting. We've got Leal Bardis, we've got Hermans in this one, we've got Pruma, we've got Benny Weiss, we've got Jason Van Dalen. They were all very, very quick in the timed practice. Watch it then, 5 seconds. Again, the left side, as you look at it, is the place to start from, but you never know. Somebody might pull a surprise from the other side of the line, charging towards us. Who's it going to be? It's Tim Pruma. It's 17. It's Tim Pruma and Jano Stegmans. Benny Weiss is in there, the 91 orange and black Austrian pairing. Zabel for them, and AMS for Tim Pruma. Daniel Willemsen. 1-1-1, 10 times a world champion. Mikkel Gabor, Czech passenger with him, and they seem to ride very, very well together, and they're settled. That's the important thing. The Leal Bardis boys are in this one. What sort of start did they get? Well, it remains to be seen. We shall have to have a look. I saw Jason Van Dalen working his way round the outside, but waiting for them to come over the top then. We're now well into this race. Pruma still leading. Koen Hermans sliding through on the inside. He and Ben van den Burgart made their way up very quickly on the second and third laps, and then they were in the lead. And now Pruma still has got the better of them. Can he hold on though? Hermans is looking good. Hermans now riding Mega after coming away from 4-stroke power at the end of last year. The Leal Bardis boys very much in the hunt. There's Pruma, the red-blue, the number 17. Koen Hermans has got it. Koen Hermans sweeps past into the lead, then goes Koen Hermans. Ben van den Burgart with him. Daniel and Bruno, Leal Bardis. Going to be Gers, Benny Weiss, Patrick Schneider, the orange and black. Down they go. Jason Van Dalen still having a very good ride here. Daniel Bruno, Leal Bardis cutting through on the inside and making it work. So now taking second place from Pruma. Jano Stegmans, the youngster fully fit now after a bit of a catalogue of injury over the last 2 seasons with shoulder and knee and one thing and another. But now he's back on form in a big way. And they have high hopes, the German-Belgian pairing, for 2025. Pruma now with Benny Weiss, Patrick Schneider smelling something here with a little over 6 minutes of racing. Oh dear me, that looks like Adrian Petter. Adrian Petter out of the running, the number 20 German crew, he and Joel Hoffman. Their Husqvarna seems to have expired on that left-hander. Well, further down the order, we're watching the action here. And that's the 914 crew of Patrick Hengster and Selina Yarn, the only lady in the competition, lady passenger. Very tough, very likeable girl, always smiling. And she was an equestrian competitor, but she prefers this sort of horsepower. Well, you would, wouldn't you? Final lap then for Koen Hermans. Checkered flag, job done for Hermans and Ben van den Bogart. They'll be very happy with that kick-starting their 2025 season. Second place for the Leeuwardis twins. Pruma, has he held third place over Benny Weiss? Yes, he has. And there, Benny Weiss, Patrick Schneider were really close. Jason van Dalen a bit further down the order, ahead of Daniel Willemsen and Stefan Wise in 7th. And there is the confirmation of that result. Hermans, Leeuwardis, Pruma, Weiss, Van Dalen, Willemsen, Wires in 7th out of the next 10 coming up. Gromman, there's Hengster. That's a great result for Patrick Hengster and Selina Yarn. Credit to them.
Yeah, that's really nice. Of course, it takes a long time before this here, but yeah, the season is going fast, so the baby will be fast also here, and I'm looking forward for it. It's really nice.
In that race there, it's around about a halfway point where you managed to get at the front of the race, but once you hit the front, there was no stopping you.
Well, now with the start, yeah, we didn't have the good setup yet for the bike. I mean, this morning it was really good, and then when the sun was coming up, it was more worse. And we did try something now. It's better, but we are not there, so I hope we can have it like 100% for tomorrow, and then we will go for a win.
Race 1 then, 30 minutes plus 2 laps in the heat here. Stiff breeze as well at Kramolin. The fast place to start from is on the left as you look at it, and down goes the gate, and away they go, and rushing towards the front, it's Tim Pruma, and Janusz Stegmans, the number 17. Kilian Evon Prunier got an absolute flyer as well. Koen Hermans was not far out of the mix either. Daniel Willemsen, you can see there in the picture. The Lefric boys in the all-red strip ahead of Kilian and Evon Prunier. Upside down, that's Jason van Dalen. Jason van Dalen and Lert van der Putin unfortunately upended it there, so they are going to have to fight back. Stuart Brown there caught up. Stuart Brown in the yellow, the 888 crew, and Scott Graham alongside him. They got tangled up right at the back. That looked like Gronman they were caught with, didn't quite get the number. There's been heavy watering and the front number plates are well and truly filled in. But at the front though, let's see if we can pick them up when they come round. These very early stages of a 30-minute race. But again, Tim Prumer gets that flyer, doesn't he? The number 17, he and Jarno Stegmans. Prumer on the AMS-powered four-stroke. Koen Hermans, Ben van den Bogart, absolutely with them all the way. The number 3, Hermans, never having won the title, but look how quick he is down there on the outside of Prumer and takes the place. Tim and Sem Leferink are right there as well in third. The Leferinks, the number 75 crew, the Leferink brothers, closing now on Tim Prumer. My golly, Hermans was quick down there. He's brave as well, I've said it before. Always the same here at Kramolin, down over those pretty scary downhill drops, I can tell you. Kilian Evan Prunier. Just 4 minutes of racing gone, but the Prunier boys have now got past the Leferinks. Fantastic start for them. Marvin van Lukenen very much in the hunt now. Yeah, van Lukenen right on the back of Leferink. Davy Sanders is very much in there as well. The pale blue with the green helmet. Sanders, there he comes over the jump, carrying 109 this year. Used to seeing him with number 9, but it's 109. They're on the back of Van Lukenen, Nicolou Mousset. There's Kerbin going over the hill. Brett Wilkinson, Joe Millard, the left-hand sidecar, the leading left-hand sidecar. The Lille Bardis boys now really on Davy Sanders' case. 101 then, the Latvian twins. Didn't get the best of starts, so they're having to work for it here in this opening race. In the interview with the paddock in qualifying, when we were out and about in the paddock, we spoke to Lille Bardis, and you'll have seen that. He was pretty confident. He thinks he's got a chance of winning it this year. They almost pulled it off last year, but it was taken from under their noses when it all started to fall apart. But he's taking a wide line round, and is he going to make it stick? Yes, he does. Drives round, uses the power of the Mega, and overhauls Davy Sanders, who is also, by the way, using Mega power. The Mega big two-stroke, very much a rival to the Zabel, but the people who use Zabel have had them for years. They've got lots of engines, they've got lots of spares, they know the engine well, and they trust it, and it is a good, strong, big two-stroke still. 141 Boyd and Per Verhees, young Dutch siblings, and the passenger only just 16, so he couldn't ride until this year. Kilian Evan Prunier, number 94, coming up behind the Verhees brothers. And they'll make mincemeat of that. Oh, that nearly cost them. They stopped in the rut there. That was tricky, potentially difficult for Kilian and Evan Prunier. But they got away with it. They absolutely got away with it. Prumer now behind them, so they are really charging now. Kilian Evan Prunier up to second place with 2 laps to go ahead of Tim Prumer. In 4th place we've got Marvin van Lukenen, and up to 5th looks like Justin Kerbin to me. This is incredible stuff. Race leaders though, no mistaking, Koen Hermans and Ben van den Bogart. Another mega two-stroke for them. So the formerly Austrian manufacturer by Rubik. They make kart engines as well, an awful lot of go-kart engines, but they've turned their hand to this specialist unit. And now having it converted to hydraulic clutch has made all the difference for Koen Hermans for getting it out of the gate. On his final lap, Koen Hermans, is it going to be his year? Never having won the title, the tall blonde Dutchman has been at this almost 20 years. His career, checkered flag then, Koen Hermans, Ben van den Berghe triumphant, and a really, really good ride for them. We're looking for the Prunier boys. Here they come, number 94, Kilian Evan Prunier, over in second place, Tim Primus, 17, Janos Stegmans. They are happy with that. Tom van der Lagermaat just lap on that one. So he and Justin Blumer, a lap adrift. Hermans, Prunier, Prumer, that's the top three. Van Lukenen, Kerben, Lefrink, Leelbardis boys in seventh. Well, what can I say? Davy Sanders just rounding out outside the top 10 from Willemsen. Stuart Brown got caught up at fourth through.
Great stuff in that opening race there. You're a four-time world champion. This is how you kickstart what could be a fifth world championship this year. Do you feel you could take it all the way after this race?
Yeah, that's far away, but yeah, so far so good. Yesterday we had a perfect day. Today first heat also. We came here 1 month ago to have the settings already, and yeah, I think we are very good today.
Of course, we were just saying there that in that first lap it almost didn't quite work out that way. What happened?
Yeah, we had a quite risky pass on Brummer, and then a big bump came under my legs, and I think I only had 2 fingers on the handlebar, so yeah, a little bit lucky, but you need some luck, yeah.
Second place in that opening race day. You nearly lost it in the closing stages there. We saw you looking over your shoulders, but you held on to it, but still second in the first race of the season.
Yeah, great beginning of the season. Not the greatest start, but we managed to pass very quickly. I'm very happy about our pass. We improved a lot during the winter finally, and after the race was pretty good. We have a good rhythm, but at the 10 last minutes we are pretty... All the lappers were in the line, and we lost a lot of time, so this is why I was always watching over my shoulder, and I was looking for Tim, so no, it was a very good race. Very happy for the beginning. Yeah.
Tim Prumer, so close at the end there with the back markers, nearly got second, but still you're on the podium in the first race. That must be amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It feels great to know that our work during the winter was right, and we are on the right way. We love the track. The atmosphere here is crazy. So many German fans cheering. It's pretty cool, yeah.
Race 2 then here, Marvin van Lukenen, fourth in the opener, so he's got a bit of work to do. Koen Hermans alongside him. And then moving along, the Prunier boys. This is the place to start. Over here on the right-hand side as you look up the start-finish straight. Tim Prumer, Janos Stegmans, number 17 there. Jason Van Dalen fought up after that incident. Didn't do too badly, actually. It was a good result for them. Got it up in the points, 14th place. They're the 101 Leelbardis boys, Brett Wilkinson and Joe Millard. Just out of shot, the Lefrinks in their distinctive red and blue helmets, alongside Benny Weiss and Patrick Schneider, the Austrians. Couple of favourites of mine. They've pledged to do the whole season, and I do so hope that they do it. About 10 years ago, Benny Weiss was really, really quick. What can he do here? Oh, look at that charging across. That looked as though that might have been Koen Hermans. Nearly got upended there. It's Benny Weiss. Benny Weiss and Patrick Schneider, the 91 Austrian crew, go into the lead here. Weiss and Schneider. It wasn't Koen Hermans who nearly got upended. I think it might have been Leelbardis, but somebody white-clad shot across the track. And who's that all stuck in the bottom there? Goodness me, it's all happening here, I can tell you. Van Lukenen, round he goes. A better start this time for Van Lukenen on the red plate. Kilian Prunier is up there as well. It was a good start by Brett Wilkinson. But the rest of them making their way round. Lots of dust here. It's been very hot and dry at Kramolin. But Benny Weiss and Patrick Schneider, well, early stages of this race, but a long, long way to go. 30 minutes plus 2 laps. Will they be Grand Prix distance fit? What have they been doing over the winter? We don't see them very often in the GPs, but when they do make an appearance, they're always happy and smiling. Weiss and Schneider then from Austria. There have been some good Austrian riders in the past. Bruno Schneider, one of them, but no relation to Patrick. Benny Weiss. Second place, Van Lukenen. Van Lukenen in second. and getting a little bit tangled up there, almost. But where's Brett Wilkinson? Brett Wilkinson got a really, really good start. What can he do in this one? Tends to get better as the race goes on. It was Pruma who was tangling with Marvin van Lukenen, the two blue-clad, the number 1 red plate and the number 17. But they're the race leaders, still going. 5 minutes gone, and they're still out in front, being chased hard by van Lukenen, Tim Pruma and Janusz Stegmans. Then it's the Prunier boys, having an extremely good day here at Kramolin. Then it's Brett Wilkinson and Joe Millard on the back of the 94 crew. Then it's Koen Hermans by the look of it. Koen Hermans behind Wilkinson. Look how fast it is down there, and again Koen Hermans so rapid down there, right on the back of the Prunier boys now. The number 3 going to cut back on the inside. Can he get the power down? No, because they've got a chair on the right as well. They can drive out of the turn. Passengers have a difficult job getting the compromise between keeping the wheel down and getting the drive on the back wheel, and that was Ben van den Bogart nearly over the handrail there. Got his legs a bit crossed up. These ruts dig out, and it's just so quick, and when you're riding with somebody of the speed of Koen Hermans, you've really got to be on the case. Brett Wilkinson doing a magnificent job here. Qualified, of course, you get qualifying points, so 5 for the qualifying race win. But again, Koen Hermans has done it again. Overhaul Brett Wilkinson on the run down. 13 minutes of racing gone in this heavily edited highlights race, of course. We can't possibly show you the whole thing. If you want to see that, you need to subscribe to Livestream on FIM Moto TV. That is the platform, the global platform for the FIM World Sidecar Motocross Championship in 2025. Next up, we have Fox Hills in Swindon in Wiltshire in the UK. Just 2 weeks from this Kramolin event, so little time for the crews to adjust. 1 or 2 have got domestic duty. I think the Prunier boys said to me they're off to do a French championship round. So no peace for the wicked is what I say. Under 15 minutes of normal racing with Van Lukenen chasing down Benny Weiss and Patrick Schneider and getting closer. Now Koen Hermans is on the back of Tim Pruma. Hermans in 4th, Pruma in 3rd, Van Lukenen in 2nd. Race leaders, the Austrians, Weiss and Schneider. There he goes again. Koen Hermans down that fast straight. He takes no prisoners down there, does he? He really goes for it off those jumps. Picks the line, doesn't matter whether it's right or left, I'll take it. You leave me the room and I'll find my way past. Well, terrific stuff. What a way to start the season. 10 minutes of racing and still Weiss and Schneider hang on to the lead. Still, Koen Hermans is charging. Kilian Prunier now next victim. Through he goes. Koen Hermans, Ben van den Bogart marching on remorselessly in pursuit of the race leaders. And you wouldn't put money against them, passing them, would you? Because they've gone past Van Lukenen and Nicolas Mousset. Waiting for Weiss and Schneider over the top of the hill. Next time round there will be a 2-lap board. There is Van Lukenen. There are the race leaders, and already a bit of showboating on the final lap for Patrick Schneider. This is a gate to flag victory if they complete this lap, and they're about to do it. They'll be jumping into view over onto the start-finish straight. The checkered flag ready. It's victory for Weiss and Schneider. What a result for them. Absolutely terrific. And Koen Hermans had no answer for them at the end of the day. Koen Hermans and Ben van den Bogart, well, some 15 seconds adrift. And there they go, though. That's overall victory for them. Gert Gordiev going over. 3rd place for Marvin van Lukenen and Nicolas Mousset. 4th place for Kilian Prunier. And that's an overall podium for them as well as Van Lukenen. So we got the top three. Tim Froome dropped back to 6th place behind Wilkinson, who overhauled him in the last 3 laps. Confirmation: Weiss, Schneider, Herman Ben van den Bogart, Marvin van Luken and Nicolas Musset, Prunier brothers, Wilkinson, Millar, Pruma, Stegmans and et al. Stefan Wyers rounding out outside the top 10, but there you have it. Mike Hodges, the Weinman brothers and Williamson. Well, it's been an absolutely outstanding race here.
Yeah, no, we expect we want always to win, but yeah, the feeling this weekend was not like we want, but we worked all weekend to find a good solution, but at the end not so really good to ride. So I hope in 2 weeks we'll be better in Fox Hill, but at the end we are still on the podium, so that's good result.
Well, that was it. Third, second place then. We know who that is. It's the Prunier boys. What a way for them to start their season.
I feel very, very good. Yeah, it was a tough race. The track was devastated. It was awesome. We made some mistake in the line on the first lap, but we managed to get a good rhythm, to jump the big triple each lap. So it gave us some free air. So overall, it's a very good beginning of the season.
Certainly is, but what a start for the season for Benny Weiss and Patrick Schneider. But overall winners, Koen Hermans and Ben van den Bogart, will be absolutely delighted. That's a great start for them.
Yeah, it's really nice. We had a really good day. The start in the second race was not that good. Then we came closer to Prunier, and then there was a big stone on the kill switch, so we had to come from again more fast. So yeah, we did feel really good on the bike, and I think you can also see that. And yeah, we can go to the second place in the second heat. So yeah, that was really amazing.
Well, they come away leading, and don't forget they get qualifying points. So 52 plays 44. Prunier's in second. Marvin van Luken in third. He's well in touch. Benny Weiss, Patrick Schneider did themselves a power good 4th place. Further down the order, the points go all the way down to 20th, as you know, so long way to go. We go from here to the UK, to Fox Hills Motor Park. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here from Kramolin. We've had a ball. The weather's been good. The crowd has been good as always. But from me, Barry Knuckley, thanks for watching and thanks for joining us here on FIM Moto TV. It's going to be fun. 2 weeks time, Fox Hills.
We never stop, so going when you finish. And even when we bleed, still believe that we can win this. We got what's underneath, you're all about that image. We never even stop at the top, no limits. Champions, and we're the champions. And we're the champions. And we're the champions. So bring it on.
Williamson is 10 times the world champion. Bax and Stupilis, they've done it again. Unbelievable. Marvin van Luken certainly deserves the red plate. And what an incredible sport this is. Fast, high and spectacular. Unbelievable.